Hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to everyone. This is Amy from Coffee with Amy Kang. Welcome to my Facebook live chat today. Okay, for I'm going to slowly share my this live to my friends, and if you are inside my live, please say a hello to me. Thank you. And also help me to share out my videos to get more people to come in. Today we are going to use Qimen forecasting to read mental health related questions. At the same time, after my sharings, I'm going to take in some questions from the group here. So if you have any questions that is you want to be answered, and if you are lucky, I will pick you and answer your questions. When you want to ask your question, be very clear about what do you want to achieve. If your question is clear, the universe will be able to give you a clearer message. For me, I'm just like a messenger trying to decipher the chart, which is the Qimen chart. Today, I'll be going to use this Qimen chart from Kevin Fong website. After this, I'm going to share with you how to locate the chart. If you want to learn more, you can always let me know. And if I am unable to guide you in the way that you want to, no worries, because I have some resources behind me that I can direct you to. Otherwise, you can always connect with me first and we'll see what you want. Okay, let's see. Hi, Eugene. Good afternoon to you, Eugene. Where are you from? Thank you for turning in live. Can I just check with you, Eugene? You're turning in from my Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page or my Amy Kang Facebook profile? I just want to do a check here to see whether my the Facebook profile, which is my personal page, is able to receive message. If you can kindly let me know, are you messaging me from my Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page? If it's a yes, please type one. Thank you, Eugene. Okay, meanwhile, hi. Okay, let me see. Oh, you're invited by Fionn. Coffee with Income Facebook page. Thank you so much, Eugene. So, Eugene, if you have any question after this, welcome you to type your question inside the comments box. And after my sharing, I'm going to pick your question if affinity fits, okay? And if I do not know how to answer your question, because I'm still learning, I will be very uh, willing to escalate this question to my group of friends behind me who are very, very knowledgeable in Qimen. And then we can bring your questions, if you have any, to a higher level. Okay? So let's see. If you have any question, anyone other than Eugene, good afternoon to you. If you have any questions about Qimen, you can always direct it here into the comments box. And let me know, please, that you're saying hello from the YouTube, my YouTube channel, or you're saying hello from my Facebook page, Coffee with Emika, or saying hello from my own profile page. Appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm going to start sharing first on this case, which is the Qimen forecasting chart that was plotted on the March 22nd. So what happened was that I actually went for about 7 days of training in Qimen last month, end of the month, from 22nd of March onward until 28. So I am learning from Dato Joey Yap. And then, hi, Christina. Hi, Christina. Welcome, welcome. I know Christina have a question for me, and I try my best to answer you if I can after this. But then give me some time here because I'm still picking up, and I really appreciate y'all for coming in to to learn together. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, everyone. And hello to Cheryl. Hello, good afternoon to you, sister. How are you? Thank you for your support also. So if any of you have a question, you can type into the comments box later on, or you can formulate your question now. The clearer you are with your question in Qimen forecasting, the clearer I am as an asker, as a answer, the host of the chart, and then I will be able to see from what I see to hopefully give you some form of clarity in the reading. Okay, so depending on the time today, our Facebook Live is for 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. So the first thing first, I'm going to share with you a scenario that was being raised during the Qimen power play. That was the first 2 days of my Qimen training in last March, just recently. And then we have one mother actually came up to ask a question. She's one of our study mates, and she asked a question about that her daughter is having some form of depression, and that had even had the, if I'm not wrong, have the intention to commit suicide. Okay, and after that came back from the hospital and was resting at home, and then the mother was worried and uh, wanted to see whether she can help out to understand what is her daughter thinking about. Hi, Mesik. Mesik, do you enjoy the power play? Yeah, because the questions that is in the power play. Can you remember that, Mesik? Welcome. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so basically this is the general of the question. If I did say it wrongly, any one of you who are here is, oh, you didn't join the power play. Okay, then welcome to come and learn together. Okay. Okay, so basically the question is something like that. This girl, the young girl, is having some form of mental issues, and then the parent, the mom, is basically worried for her. So now I'm going to share with you a Qimen chart. This is a Qimen forecast chart. Let me just share with you. This chart is actually taken from the Kevin Fong website. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, so if you are able to see this chart, please type a 1 so that I know that you are able to see the chart. Okay, so the timing for the chart is at, let me see, okay, 22nd of March, around 3 to 5 p.m. So this is the time that we plot the chart. That was during the power play day 1, 22nd, and afternoon, this lady raised the questions. So let's take a look at the chart. Okay, if I can, okay. Okay, thank you, Eugene, for responding. Okay, so let me see if I can see the chat. Okay, so let's see. I can't scroll it down though. Okay, having a little bit of a technical issue. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to use the. Let me see over here. Can you see the chart? Okay. So first thing first, right? We got to identify the asker and the outcome. Okay. This is the first time that I'm using the this way. Give me a second. I'm going to just address a very issue very quickly. Give me a minute, okay? Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm just going to put out because I'm quite used to Dato chart already. So suddenly I just came in from one. I'm a little bit apprehensive. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to, let's see. Okay, okay, let's see this one. Just outcome. Okay, okay. The answer is at the northwest box, and then the outcome is at the east box. Are you able to see the, let's see, okay, you are still seeing the Kevin Fong chart now. So from what I understand, the asker box is in the northwest, and then the outcome box is in the east. So Dato actually shared with us that we look at focus on what is the asker is thinking. I mean the outcome, the daughter is thinking. Sorry about it. A bit of hiccup. Okay, you cannot see the full screen, the chat, is it? Message. Okay, let me try to see if I can make it full screen. Okay, give me a second. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to close this chart first. I'm going to put on the Dato one. Give me a minute. Okay. Let me know if you can see the chart. Basic. Full screen. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Technical. Okay. I'm going to share screen, present, and then share screen. Okay, project. Okay. Mesik, are you able to see the chart now? When I scroll up and down, maybe I'm not able to confine the chart into the full screen, but are you able to see the Northwest Palace and the East Palace at the moment? If you can see it, please help me to type a 1 here. Thank you. Northwest box, okay. Are you able to see the Northwest box now, Mesik? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Northwest box is actually the asker box. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so okay, let me carry on with the reading. Okay, so Northwest box is actually the asker box. Okay, so the asker box is the Metal Palace. So Metal Palace actually countering the East box, which is the daughter in question, the daughter that wanted to commit suicide. Okay, so what happens is that we were taught to actually read into the nature, the feeling of the daughter at this moment. So why also do we choose the outcome box as the daughter is because outcome box is the hour pillar. The hour pillar in this sense means represent children, offspring. So that's why we look at the outcome box, which is at this particular forecasting questions, and we saw a few elements inside there, and different master got different kind of interpreting the chart. So it all basically is about intuitive. Okay, if you are intuitive, you can read the chart and then um, decipher. And how to get the intuition? Basically, you can do a lot of the like daily connection with your own Qimen deity, or you can even practice more chart. So the reason why I want to do this type of Facebook Live and more frequently is because I want to use my visiting deity, which is the moon deity this year. I want to use it. I want to take whatever I learn and just bring it out to the present to the people so that I can actually help myself to internalize what I have learned to make learning become easier. Because metaphysics study is never that straightforward, if some of you may know. Okay, so now we look at the outcome box here. We have the open door. And open door actually means that the daughter is actually quite in a good situation because that she is open to advice, like she is open to listening to her parents or even someone like someone that is able to give her a form of like 劝导 lah. That means like teach her like actually what she can do. Then if we look at to identify the problem, it may be because due to the hook deity over here, which means that the Chen hook deity, meaning that it may be because of due to some form of a past trauma, and then it may also be because of the pillar here, which also may mean that is the speaking, like some form of like speaking, like some form of communication breakdown. And also looking at this box here, we have the Wu Earth over here at the bottom, the Wu. So the Wu actually represent a 6 crescent punishment inside the this Qimen Qimen forecasting. So when there's a punishment, right, this actually forms the uncivilized punishment. So we can actually think that the girl may have some form of like uncivilized punishment, kind of betrayal thing that happens to her that makes her feel like the life is no longer very hopeful. So that's why she resort to go to end her life. So when you want to look at the this ending of her life, right? Our focal point will go into the death door as the focus point, and if we want to look at the solution box, we will look at the life door. So okay, now I'm going to bring it up to the life door because opposite the death door is the life door. And are you able to see the life door here? Please type a 1 if you can see the live door. Thank you. Macy, can you see the live door? Are you still here? Or even Eugene? Thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so you can see the live door over here, right? So the live door actually it has a few elements that we can read into. The first thing first is we look at the this the South Palace. South Palace is actually the fire palace. So this got to do with the Luosu. So if you want to see actually if you can actually can zoom in, right? You can see the fire there, a small fire with the word 9 over there. So that means that this palace is actually the fire palace. And so things like metaphysics, things like religions can help in her healing. And also you can see over here the 9 earth deities inside as well. So it represent healing for her. And we have some discussion with my classmate, and we think that like for the grass, right? If you see the grass star in the center, the peng, right? The feng. So this one is actually represent entrepreneurships. So this actually say that if you were to do a new work or find new purpose in life, and she will be able to actually move on better in her life. So the pink fire over there, pink fire is to for her to rediscover her passions and happiness. So basically, this is the reading on that day, and then for okay, that is the reading for that day. And then if you have any question regarding this, you can feel free to drop your comments into the comments box here, and we can do some discussion. And for those of y'all who are having some form of like question, I remember like Christine now actually have a dream questions. You can also drop it now into the comments box. Okay. So meanwhile, y'all can feel free to participate because this is doing the Facebook Live, right? So, and I also thinking about to increase my audience. Also, is something that maybe the Qimen forecasting will be able to help me. And also, most importantly, is the support from y'all. So, if y'all know of any friends who are having some form of like emotions challenge, and then they are kind of like feeling a bit lost, welcome you to connect them with me. So my background is that I'm a mental health advocate. So I actually have been having this condition of the schizophrenia. In Chinese, it's called the 精神分裂症 for the past 28 years. And last 3 years, actually, when I met with Dr. Joey Yap, my life has actually changed to become a more better life. Thanks to all the people around me, like a lot of noble people and a lot of masters who are very kind and very generous to share with me their knowledge and also support me in many ways. So my life has become a more upward spiral. And the most important thing, I also want to thank myself also that to tell myself to actually behave to have the positive mindset. So I think positive mindset is something that everyone can choose to do if they want it. So first thing first, we need to ask ourselves, what do you want in life? So this is the one question that you want to do. So I also have like what Eugene shared. I just saw your chat that I also have depression. I also have anxiety, and how do I actually use it to overcome? So I will share it in a while time. But let's look at Eugene's question. Thank you, Eugene, for raising this question. Thank you so much. So, Eugene says that he's going through depression now and afraid to lose his partner. You're not married yet, but you both went through divorce, and there have been another married man in her life who makes Eugene feel insecure. What should you do? Okay, so you're asking how can Qimen help you? So what do you want Qimen to help? Do you want Qimen to help you to overcome the depression, or do you want Qimen to help you to salvage your partner? Can you let me know, like Eugene, what is the main focus now? Do you want this partner a lot that you cannot cannot live without her? Let me know. You can interact with me over here. We take it slow, okay? Because we have another 40 minutes. Salvage the marriage, the partners, this partner. Okay, so let me see. So let me open before I open a chat, okay. And Christina, thank you for asking. Let me talk to Eugene first, and I will come to you after this. Okay, Christina, thank you for your patience. Okay, so when asking a question, right? When asking a question for Qimen, my teacher actually taught us that we need to clarify the questions. The clearer a question is, the better the outcome, as in the message from the universe is able to give it to you. So if you are clear about what do you want, so in this case, you can see that Eugene actually wants to salvage his relationship with his partner. So what actually going through? Like, do you have do you see any issues with your partner now? Like, are your how is? Can you just tell me more about your relationship with your partner? Like, are you all happy with each other? Or if you're not happy, what is the thing that is not making you happy? Like communication issues, or even like trust issues, So when we are looking at Chinese metaphysics, there are many times that we actually have to identify the core of the question, which is sometimes the issue actually come from us, like the way that we think, our own maybe ego. So this is very subjective lah. So I'm not talking about Eugene. I'm just sharing that I want to understand more, like Eugene. How is it that so your fault, and she wants to be free to see the other guy behind his wife back. I want her to see that the other guy isn't good for her in the long run. Okay, so you all fought. So did she specifically tell you that she doesn't want you already, or she just want to use the other guy to make you angry? This one you have to be very clear, because if you are not clear, actually, then you need to communicate first. Let me stop this, and then I'm going to plot the current hour chart. Okay, for Eugene, I'm going to plot the current hour chart, and I'm going to share with you. Let me know you want to salvage the relationship. Let me see. So your question to me is, you want to salvage the relationship? Let me just cover this one. How do you want to salvage? Are you willing to to let go of your ego? Oh, so she want an open relationship. You want to make the relationship stronger. Okay, so you still want her. It's just that she wants to have an open relationship. Okay, and you do not actually want that will happen definitely, right? I'm not talking on your behalf, but I guess that probably you prefer to have a committed relationship with her. Okay, let's see how Qimen say. Okay, give me a second. Let me plot the chart. Qimen. So today is April 3rd. Now the timing is 3:24. So it's the 3:24 p.m. So we'll plot the chart. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Okay, let me study the chart for a moment. Eugene, please give me some time. Okay, I'm going to stream to share this chat now. Okay. Share the chat. Okay, Eugene, can you let me know whether you are able to see my screen? If you can see, just type a 1. Yes. Okay. Okay, can see good. Okay, so now when it comes to relationship questions, right? We have a few useful God that we use. So I'm going to at the same time helping you to answer this question. We are going to look at it together. So two things that we look. Do you understand Mandarin? If you can, that will be good because we are going to look at the geng and the yi, geng and yi, and the he, liu he. So if you see E inside the center box, can you see E inside the center box? That is means that it's actually hidden inside the grain star. The grain star which is in the south box. Okay, so I need to improve on my presentation. So another time I will make sure I have the pen to show you where do I point to. Okay, are you able? Because let's see. So the green box is where the E is hiding. E is represent the girl. Okay, the is represent the girl, and then this is the soft box, which is the fire element. Okay, let's see, and then we have the her. If you see on the west side, on where the number 8 is, can you see the west box, Eugene? Let's see. If I put my cursor, oh, thank you. You can see my cursor. Thank you so much for helping. So if you see on the harmony box over here, this harmony represent a relationship. So if you can see over here, this is the west box. Then we also need to identify the guy, which is you, which is the geng over here. Can you see the geng, which is on the north box? So the relationship between the three of you is that harmony being the matter, harmony actually produce water because matter produce water. So it means that the relationship is producing you, is making you happy to be inside. Actually, to you like this relationship. However, if you see over here that geng matter, which is you, is actually countering with the E. E is actually hidden here. If you see the little dot, the E here, so the girl, your girlfriend, is actually inside this box. So basically, this means that she don't like you. You know, she don't like you. She might have something that happens that now your girlfriend is not liking you because the fire is actually countering the water. Okay, so but then fire also counter the relationship because fire control matter, and then this harmony is being controlled by the relationship. Okay, and then if you see over here, right, that the girl is actually having some form of like entanglement relationship. She is in delusion door. She's hiding something from you. She's in delusion door. So there might be things that she have already decided to move on. I would say that you can talk to her. Okay, if things doesn't really happen the way that you want it to be, then sometimes you just have to move on. You can go and try to talk to her, but I can see from the chart over here that the girl is hiding from you some things. But if you think that you are going to talk to her openly, maybe she is also not willing to communicate. So if someone is already set her mind, you know, maybe you can, sit back and then just think about it. If I'm sure that, relationship wise, right, it's really very personal. And I really thank you for your trust to share your problem here with me. I appreciate your trust. Thank you, Eugene. But I just want to let you know that, relationship, from here, what I see is that she is actually countering relationship. And then there's a death door in the relationship palace, meaning that something has to be ended. And then when something ended, a new thing will begin. That is where the meaning of the death door. So if you were to do that, right, actually, I know that you might not take my comments here, but then if you were to ask me for my advice, right, I would say move on. You know, if you, I remember one of my teacher actually says that relationship is macam like a cat. The relationship with a cat, you go to the cat, right? When you go and chase after the cat, what do you think the cat will do? The cat will probably run away, right? So, but then if you were to just sit there, focus on your energy on doing the thing that you need to do, that you want to do, and just let the cat at own time, own target to come to you, don't you think that actually, is better this way? Let's go with the flow of the energy. Sometimes like where we want to actually be maybe we want things our way, the way we want it to be, it must be our way. It make it more difficult for things to happen. I mean, I do not know you personally, and this is the first time we met online. But I feel that sometimes just give each other a cooling time, unless she's willing to communicate. Sometimes girls like, I mean, relationship wise is, I mean, I'm no relationship expert, but from my own experience only lah, I just feel that like um the more we push something, the more it may just repel. I hope I give clarity to you in this sense. What about the other guy? Okay, that's a good question. So the other guy is actually in the pink fire. Okay, pink fire. So let's see. So he is in the wood. If you can see my cursor, actually the guy is in this pink. Pink represent guy, and pink is actually the wood element. The wood actually feeding fire to her. So the guy is actually making her very happy. So she is very happy with the other guy. She's very happy with the other guy. So then, okay, so they will be happy. That is what I can see from the chart lah. I know that sometimes the chart can be very honest until that you might not accept the answer. So that's why some people, like, they when they come to metaphysics or even come to like those kind of readings, right? They are a bit apprehensive because even if I tell you the truth of what the chart is telling you now, are you are you are you ready to take the truth? Eugene, you get what I mean? I just using elemental way to read, okay? So basically the pink fire is inside the wood palace and your girlfriend is inside the south palace, okay? So wood actually produce fire. 木生火, okay? 火生土, 土生金, okay? So if you want to do a strategy, let me see if I can help you to use the strategy one, okay? Give me a second, let me just study a little bit more. Okay, you want to get her back, right? Okay, let's see. So it's because the guy is making her very happy, and then she is producing to the relationship producing to the boom, boom. Okay, at this moment of time, I am unable to see any any answer. Okay, so I guess that is where I can read for you until now. And oh yeah, Macy is saying that the relationship cannot be salvaged because there's a death door in harmony box. Actually, I quite agree with your with your point here, Macy. I think that because like this is what the chart says, and I'm trying to see if I can really help you because I can sense your feeling, Eugene, that you really want her back. But the chart is telling us that we it's better that we go with the flow. So if you can, you try to give a last check with this girl. If she still insists to go her way, maybe the best answer is for you to just focus on your own thing now. Like what I say, where attention go, energy flows. You can focus on your career, on any other thing first, and build up your own worth, your own value. And then one day, who knows, she may be there thinking that I should have followed Eugene because he's such a worthy man. You know what I'm trying to say? So thank you for your questions. Thank you so much. Next, I want to come to Christina. Christina, if you're still here, please type a one. Okay, so Christina is talking about dreams. Okay, so Christina question is she wants me to help her to interpret a dreams. Okay, so let's see. I want to know from Christina in the past 7 days. I mean, like, when did you have your dream? My first question to you is, Christina, when did you have your dream? Is it just yesterday? Is it the past 7 days, or it had been the most recent one? When is it? This morning. Okay, okay. So, okay, thank you, Eugene. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Okay, so Christina, so this morning you just had your dream, and you were mentioning that you keep having these similar dreams. Okay, so in the past 7 days, Christina, is there anything that you are worrying or concerned about? Is there anything? Let me know whether you have anything that keep on your mind for the past 7 days, even past 1 week, last Monday until now. Is there anything that you are worrying about or very concerned about? If you don't mind sharing, so that I can better so-called decode your dreams. Okay. Well, I'm flipping for my notes. I'm still learning. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Financial. Okay. So you're concerned about your financially. Okay. Let's see. So this dreams interpretation, actually, I learned just recently from the Qimen Club. This is first-hand information that I haven't even, shared the notes with my sponsors. Okay, so past 7 days. So you are concerned about financial. Okay, financial. Let's see. Financial. Okay. So for the first thing first, right, when we look at dreams, we will focus on this thing, the deity called the snake deity. So if you see the snake deity is inside the south box. Christina, can you see my cursor with the my cursor on this south palace where the snake deity is? If you can see it, please help me type a one. Thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, okay, I got my notes here. Okay, it says that the snake, which is the dreamer or the dream itself, is actually in the delusion door. The delusion door is the green color one over here, 度门. So in the delusion doors, right, the keyword is that it's trapped. That means that you're confused. You're confused over certain matter. Okay, you're trapped. You're feeling trapped now. So what is it that you're feeling trapped? Are you like being trapped in certain thing? Okay. 一丁丁. Like, okay. Do you feel trapped in certain situation now? You just have to answer me yes or no. Sing. And also, I see the sing stem over here. The sing stem actually says that there's a lot of error, a lot of drama, mistake, obstacles internally. So a lot of drama. So are you having a lot of drama now? You know, if you are having a lot of drama, then this affirm the dreams. So more on the bills that you had, huh? Okay, okay. So actually, the sing stem over here at the bottom beside the one, it actually in my notes here it says that it can be because of drama, maybe drama in your life, or then there's like some form of like mistake or obstacles that happens. So that's why they cause the dreams, and you are advised to actually take precaution in the things that you do. Be more careful. You do not want to make any more mistake in case there is, to actually prevent people from using that to as a form of tool against you. Okay, so let's see what else I can see from here. Sing. Oh, I noticed something else also. So the professionals, masters, if you all see my mistake along the way, if you happen to see the live, please correct me, okay? Please correct me either here or correct me personally or on our group chat so that I can also learn. And I will definitely update my asker, either Eugene or Christina over here. So I see over here, I see the sing. Sing is inside the soft box. Actually, this form a six crescent punishment. So what does that mean? Okay, when sing is inside the, so jia wu equals to sing, because horse and horse okay, what happens is that, Krishna, for easy reference horse, inside a horse, sing is actually okay, too technical for you maybe, but for those people who are learning metaphysics, I just share with you. Sing inside the soft box is actually is a hidden jia. So jia wu equals to sing. So sing inside the hidden box actually is a horse, and then horse on your horse box. So it means self-punishment. So this means that the person is actually having some form of the punishing themselves lah. Okay. So maybe you can ask yourself, what do you do that is maybe that is actually backfire yourself, like you take a gun and point to your legs like that. If you did anything like action or this thing, then just be mindful, and then you can always be aware about your own thing, your own capacity, and then from there you can actually no drama. Okay, if there's no drama, then maybe um if there's no drama, is it that because you don't know that it's a drama? If there's really no drama, then that's good for you. That means that these dreams is actually don't have much message up till now. But then again, if there's other practitioner over here, my masters, if you are watching, and if you can know what is the Christina dream telling her about, please let me know. And definitely I will update Christina about my findings. Because we are here to learn. And then this is also the first time that I'm reading the dreams online. Okay. So is there any other thing that you want to ask me at this point of time, Christina? Please feel free to ask me so that I can learn also. And then also please excuse me if I didn't manage to answer to what you want. Okay. I'm learning, and I really appreciate that you all come in to watch my live today. And okay, thank you, Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the chance to practice as well. I appreciate that. And then at the same time, if there's any more questions, or even my own classmate, if you want to like discuss something over here, I still got another 10 more minutes, so we can talk more. If not, then at the same time, I like to share with you all that I have so-called officially formed my own consulting work company, and then it's called Amy Kang Metaphysics. And on this coming Sunday at 9 a.m. in the morning, I'll be going to do a Facebook Live again. followed by at 10:30, one of my friends, Justin, is going to come up here and share his 八字 with me. He's very nice to share it online, and I'm going to read his 八字 on live. So from this Sunday, 9th of April, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'll be doing the live, and I'm going to so-called officially spread the news because I'm using the Feng Dun, which is the wind force, which Dato shared about the 9 forces in Qimen. Okay, so Mesik, you have a question. I would like to find out how I can solve my numbness on my left thumb that has been going on for at least 3 weeks. Okay, so yours is a health question. You want to use Qimen to help you to see whether there's a way to answer this question, Mesik? If it's a yes, please type 1. Mesik, if you are still here, yes. Okay, so you want to find out how you can solve your numbness on the left thumb. Okay, left thumb. So, okay, can you give me your year of birth? Because this tree is not the first asker for this chart, so I'm going to use the year of birth. Or it's just the last digit. '71. 1. Okay, so let's see. Okay, 71 is Sing. So Sing, let's see. Sing is inside the southeast box. Sing. Okay. Whether you can let me try. This is a good question actually. So Sing is inside the southeast box, and then Grain, which is represent health, is inside the south box. So let's see. I'm using a useful God over here. I'm using the Grain, which is the represent health for you. So what is your question? You want to know how you can solve your numbness, right? That have been going on for 3 weeks. Okay. So how to solve? I try my best, because I'm not very sure, but I try my best. Thanks. So Sing is the wood. Wood is producing to the fire, and you're producing to the grain is in the south, which is the box with the snake. So is this an entangling issue? Like you just suddenly have the numbness, or you on and off last time, on and off have it already? Like, or this is the very first time. If this is the very first time, you type 1. If you on and off have it already, you type 2. Like all of a sudden have, then you type 1. The numbness, sudden come. So sudden come, then it will not be entangling because I'm looking at the snake. Snake is actually means entanglement. But then you're telling me that it's a sudden come one, then I will not look at that. How, okay? So how you want to find out how you can solve your numbness. So there are two focal points that we look at for the health issue. There are two. One is the heart, the heart star, which is in the West box, which is the doctor, Western doctors, all these doctors, and one is the E. If you see the E in the center, can you see the E in the center? That is the alternate medicine, like example, TCM or anything other than the traditional kind of Western doctor. Chinese doctor, as in TCM, you go to the E. So you can see over here, right, very clearly that Mesik, that the E is actually hidden inside the grain here. So I would recommend you to go to look for alternate here, alternate healing, which is like it can be anything other than Western doctor. That is like maybe Chinese medication, even healing, like Reiki, all these things. Explore other kind of options. Did I manage to answer your questions? Or if you have more question, you can come up with me now. Yeah. So what step have you taken to help to identify? Do you even go for a doctor already, Mesik, or are you just like waiting and see what you can do? Can I see what caused the numbness? Okay, let's see what caused the numbness. Let me see. Mm, so finger. Okay. Let's see if I can see. Okay. Let me finger. Finger. Mm, I can't see leh. I still don't know how to see. But this question I will KIV. Let me get back to my friends who are more higher level, and then I will discuss with my friends and my study mates. And then you okay if I share the case with them, and then I will come back to you personally on what might be the cause for the numbness. Is it okay, Macy? If okay, just type a one. If not okay, you type a two lah. Because I try to answer health question. I try to answer any. And in fact, I thank you, Eugene, for asking the relationship questions because I actually quite good with relationship questions. And also, of course, I thank Christina for the dream one. I will want to improve on it, and just feel free to flood my box, okay, with your questions. And the next session of this Qimen forecasting, I'm going to bring out your question. Hopefully that you can turn on live. If you cannot come on live, I will use your questions if it's possible to answer, and then you can watch the replay as well. So this is the way for me to practice my skills because I do not want to waste my money and the time that I spend on my Qimen club and things like that, and even Qimen Academy that some friends give me this ticket. So I want to make full use of my this year until I think November. My subscription will be ending. So if you know of anyone who want to do the readings, the destiny readings, anything, that you can maybe recommend them to me. Okay. So what else? Okay. You just hope that it won't be a big issues. Let me see. Okay, from what I understand, Messi, okay, you will be protected because inside your astrobot, which is in this southeast, you can see the chief over there. So when there is chief, 90 plus percent, the person is being protected. So I would say that it is not a big issue. It's not a big issue. So don't be too worried about it. You can maybe do a little bit of exercise, try to rotate your finger, and maybe go for a more healthier life diet. Then I believe that the problem probably will just resolve by itself. No worries. And we always like, for me is that I always like uh to cultivate myself with Qimen. So what I do is that every morning I will just back face my chief, which is my guardian of destiny. I will just back face my chief direction, and I just say the command, give me the courage and the clarity to overcome all my fear. You thought it may be some form of nerve issue. Well, sometimes if you really think it's kind of like bothering you, what you can do is just go and consult a professionals, and it kind of help you to eliminate whichever possibility and give you a peace of mind. What is stopping you from going to see a doctor, Macy? May I ask? Yeah. At the same time, I also for the connections, right? I also backface my nine earth and my nine heavens deity. So yes, thank you, Macy. Thank you. I wish you well. I wish that your numbness will go away by itself. If it's still like maybe lingering over there, maybe you can take a look at it. Either go to the TCM, or you can also try the second diagnosis with the Western doctor. But I will recommend you to go the TCM way, although TCM can be quite take a longer time. Yeah. All the best for you. So back to my question, back to my sharing about this connection. So I also follow Seno quite a bit. Seno is a practitioner with his own work. xenometaphysics. So I also have a lot of practitioners studies made that we got one point of time somewhere during last year around October. Actually, I had a relapse about September month. In September month, I had a relapse of the schizophrenia because of sleep issues. So I went into the uh, Institute of Mental Health in Singapore, which actually house all the people with the unstable mind. So I went in there to seek for treatment. Thereafter, I was discharged after 1 week, recovered well. No longer have much issues in the sleeping. Until now, I still sleep quite peacefully. Thank you so much for the universe and God to give me kind of the inner peace. So what I do is that I actually connect myself to my deity daily. Every morning when I wake up, when I still in that mode of like 半梦半醒之间 like alpha zone they say, I will just talk to my chief. If let's say if I'm outside in other country, right? Thank you, Messi. Thank you. If outside in other country and I cannot find the direction, right? What I will do is that I will just talk to the chief myself. Since I'm here and then there's a few more minutes, I just want to share with you one story that I used last week during the Qimen club meeting. We have this game called the hot seat. Hot seat. So you are supposed to 4 persons go up to the stage and then let the students, the classmate ask you questions. Okay, so I manifested to my chief. I didn't back any direction. I just talked to my chief. Chief, let me be in one of the hot seats. I want to answer the question because I want to impress Dato Joey Yap. I want to let him know who am I. I want to be connected to him in a higher level. I mean, in a more nearer level, if you know what I mean, like know him better. So then I was just talking to myself, while walking, and then when I go back to the class, to the meeting, they will 转那个轮牌, turn the thing, the lucky draw thingy like that. So first round it goes through, nothing happens to me. Second round, right? My one of the staff there was like showing me the microphone. Hey, you go lah. Then I was like, no, trying to brush it off lah. Then I was the first one to be called up to the stage. Amy Kang. Then I was like, yeah, I know because I talked to Chief already, but no one know that actually I talked to Chief to manifest to be in the hot seat. I did help to answer the question some part, and I'm very happy about it. And my roommates also commented that I did a good job, and I'm really very happy that I got the opportunity to share my knowledge about, and it really boosts up my confidence level. And then I decided to do more practice online. And really, thank you so much that for y'all to turn into my Facebook Live today. And if you know of anyone who has any questions regarding Qimen, you can ask them to come on my Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page, or even if they do YouTube, on my YouTube at Amy Kang. And then I will periodically put on the live reading sessions, and I welcome you all to come in to ask me any questions. Okay, that's where I can get to learn, and I appreciate all your time here, and I believe that everyone else, just like me, everyone else can be in the social media. You can do your own work in the Facebook Live or TikTok Live or even YouTube Live or Instagram Live. We have to start at one point of time, and then we have to, take things if you don't know, ask. If you don't know, ask. So I know some of my friends, they ask me. So if you feel that you want to know, and then you don't know how, just come to me and tell me, Amy, can I Zoom with you for half an hour? I'll be very glad to give you a thought or two about my own way how I started up. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you again. And I talk to you all soon. If you can, please block your calendar on this Sunday at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for my Facebook Live about my launch of this Amy Kang Metaphysics. And then this Friday is my regular Coffee with Amy Kang chat with the voice coach Miss Cynthia Chai. She's a voice coach and she's a TED Talk speaker. So I'm going to be learning from her about how to use the power of voice to speak and then to meris, mes, to make to charm the group lah. Okay, basically. So if you want to learn about using your own voice to make it like more soothing and attract more people to listen to you, don't forget to turn on to your Facebook page on my page on this Friday 12 noon to 1 p.m. with Miss Cynthia Chai to share about the power of voice. Okay, with that, I thank you very much. Thank you, Macy, for being so supportive. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cheryl, Eugene, Christina, and many more who is very shy to say hello. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.